The unbelievable true story of Hugh Glass, the man who survived a bear attack. Imagine being left for dead in the wilderness, your body torn apart by a massive grizzly bear with no weapons, no food, and no hope. This is exactly what happened to Hugh Glass, and what he did next would become one of the most incredible survival stories ever told. The year was 1823, and Glass was working as a fur trapper in South Dakota. One morning, while scouting ahead of his group, he stumbled upon a grizzly bear with her cubs. Before he could react, the massive beast charged, picking him up like a rag doll and throwing him to the ground. The attack was brutal. The bear's claws tore through his flesh, breaking his leg, ripping his scalp, and puncturing his throat. Though Glass managed to kill the bear with help from his companions, his injuries were so severe that no one expected him to survive through the night. His team leader left 2 men behind to wait for Glass to die and give him a proper burial, John Fitzgerald and a young Jim Bridger. But after waiting several days, they abandoned him, taking his weapons and supplies, leaving him completely defenseless in the wilderness. But Glass refused to die. Despite having a broken leg, exposed ribs, and wounds that were beginning to rot, he set his own leg and began crawling. For 6 weeks, he dragged himself over 200 miles through hostile territory, surviving on berries, roots, and whatever he could scavenge. He had one thing driving him forward: revenge. Glass was determined to find the men who abandoned him. He actually used maggots to keep his wounds clean, letting them eat the dead flesh to prevent infection. When he found a rattlesnake, he smashed its head and ate it raw. Finally, he reached Fort Kiowa, where he recovered fully, and while he did eventually track down Fitzgerald and Bridger, in an unexpected twist, he chose to forgive them rather than take his revenge. Glass would continue living as a trapper until 1833, when he was killed in a Native American attack. His story of survival against impossible odds has inspired books, movies, and countless retellings. It reminds us of the incredible power of human will and determination. If you enjoyed this incredible tale of survival, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing historical stories just like this one. Let me know in the comments what other survival stories you'd like to hear about.